Good morning. Welcome to another Fast Tracks webinar. Webinars are weekly events held on Friday at 9 a.m. Central or 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like to learn more about our webinars, you can go to our website at FTx.com. Click over to the FTx Lifeline tab. Scroll down until you see webinar. You can view our previous webinars, or you can sign up for our up-and-coming ones. If you scroll up, we have different tabs categorizing each webinar by what we are covering within them: POS, director, handheld, etc. This week, our webinar is going to be on using the employee scheduler within Control Center. So to start off, you want to go to Control Center, and then from here, you'll see the Scheduler tab. We'll click on that, and we're going to go to the Employee Scheduler. From here, you'll be able to select your location that you're doing it for. Now we're just going to be using our Madison location as a test today. So right off the bat, you can see that you have your weekly scheduler, and then you have your daily scheduler. Your weekly, obviously, is going to allow you to schedule for the entirety of the week, whereas your daily lets you break it down into the actual day. We're going to click back over to week. Now, once you have the week selected that you want to do a schedule for, and you can change those weeks by using these right here. But once you have the week selected that you're wanting to edit, over here on the right, you have your week start, your week end, and then you have your accounting, and then you have your totals. Now these are for the amount of hours that you're scheduling. So we're going to just use our total here so that we can see it as an overall. Underneath that, you have your employees. If you select Manage, it's going to bring up a list of employees for that location that you have selected. So for the Madison, Alabama location, we have Brianna, Carly, Derek, Nick Bartlett, and then we got our support and our test. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with these names here, but for this scenario, we're just going to use our new test. So once you select the employee or employees that you'd like to bring over, and actually for this test, we'll bring in 2. Once you have them selected, you can hit apply. You can see that they populate over in this box over here on the right. Now, currently, under new test, we can see that there is 0. And that means that for the entirety of this week right here, this employee has not been scheduled at all. Same thing goes for this employee right here. If we want to schedule them, after we've brought them into the employees box over here, we just click and grab and drag them over to the day that we want to bring them in on. Now, when you click and drag, it's going to have a predetermined selected amount of time. In this case, it's 9 to 11. Now, you can extend that by grabbing the bottom and extending it down, or by clicking on it. When you click on it, it brings up this edit schedule right here. And then if this wasn't named new test, you would have your employee name right here. It will tell you the day that you're starting on and the end date. Typically, it's going to be the same day unless you're working some crazy hours. So also, you can select your start time and you can select your end time. Now in parentheses here, if you have your start time selected, it'll show you the amount of hours that would be worked if you select that end time. So for example, if I started at 9 a.m. and I left at 9:15, or my end time was at 9:15, that means I would have worked for 15 minutes. That much is obvious. But if we scroll down here to 6 p.m., we can see that the total hours is 9 hours. So if we hit apply, we can see that it stretches that out right here. So now we have 2 employees that we want to schedule for that day. Well, but before we do that, we can see that our employee that we edited our schedule for is showing to have 9 hours this week. It's because we scheduled them for 9 hours. So if we grab this and drag this over here as well, it'll fit it in, but if you like, we can bring it down to that specific day. And we can see that both of the employees are brought in here. And it's just as simple to edit the second one. You can either grab the bottom of their employee box and drag it all the way down to the desired time, or once again, you can click it. So for this one, we'll just say 9 to 6 as well. And we'll hit apply. Now, if you have made a change that you did not mean to do, you can hit undo. And we can see that it brought us right back to what that employee was originally scheduled for prior to us changing it. If you wanted to redo it, you can hit the redo button and it will fix it back to what you did prior to the undo. These buttons are nice if you are, trying to schedule your entire crew for several locations and you're going quick and you make a mess up, which happens to everybody. These buttons allow you quick and easy fixes if you've accidentally misclicked. Very handy. Now, furthermore, we have today. Now, if you have somebody scheduled for the specific day that you're on, you can click on today and it'll populate them in here. Furthermore, if you need to emergency schedule somebody and you've already discussed it with them, you can open up today, manage your employees, and we'll just bring Carly in. Hopefully she doesn't mind. And we just drag her in like so. And then once again, edit as to whatever desired time. We can verify that just to be double sure by clicking. Yep, 9 a.m. to 6 or the 30th. Apply. Now, once you've finished scheduling both the day and the week, and you've already reviewed your changes, reviewed the employees, once you're done, all you need to do is save changes. Now, from the employee side of things, you can view that in your time clock. I don't think I'm logged in under an employee here that has been scheduled. If you were logged into an employee login that has been scheduled, you would be able to look at those through your time clock module here. It's a very nice and easy way to quickly edit employee schedules if you're at home, for example, because you can access Control Center anywhere with a browser, as long as you have internet. Just like that, that's the employee scheduler for Control Center. Once again, you can sign up for our webinars at goftx.com/webinars. And once they are put up here, you will see a little button down here that says register. And you can register to be notified of when this one's going to be live, or you can subscribe to be notified of upcoming webinars, as well as other Fast Tracks news. Thank you for watching. You have a good day. Bye-bye.